that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it.
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. This man literally threatened the lives of us and our families about going to vote.
Stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand by.
Yeah.
We're in a war. We're not taking this like it's a war. We taking this like, oh, we're in a presidential election. No, we're in a war of love versus hate. The number one priority is to get Trump out of office. The tribe of people that have the responsibility and really should be scared to death for this man is white people.
Explain.
If this man is elected, we're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war.
Gonna lie, I think he's gonna pardon Diddy. I've been saying that.
I don't think so.
Alright. But he ain't gonna do shit. He gonna do that in 2028 on his way out. Watch.
I think he was being sarcastic. Cause I ended up hearing the whole shit. Cause at first it sounded good, and then they cut it. But then he said at the end, he said some bad things about me. I've been hearing, and I was like the sarcasm part. Like, nigga, you'd have been good if you'd have kept.
He said bad things about Trump, and he still fucking with him. Nigga, white on. Nigga said bad things about him.
No, not like what this nigga said.
Snoop said bad things about him.
Yeah, he don't fuck with that nigga, I don't think.
Snoop did some shit.
Oh yeah, he did bring him to the White House. Yeah, he did. Nah, he do though, cause actually the nigga who vice president said some wild shit about him.
Yeah, he be forgiving niggas, man. Wayne said some shit about him before.
Who?
Lil Wayne, way before.
Then he vacate his charges, his non charge.
Oh yeah, he looked out for Wayne.
Yeah.
He looked out for Wayne. How can you say he racist though? I mean, if anything, at this point, I would think the racist shit would have to get thrown out the window.
I've been saying that nigga, he's listen.
That shit would have to get. That shit would have to get thrown. Well, he, like somebody said, if he a racist, he the worst racist in history.
Well, that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. From what I read, I don't know, he didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden, you know. It's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So, I don't know, I would certainly look at the facts.